Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our Europa League with Wrexham. It's a little bright. It happens. It's daylight outside. Sun's out. It happens. I'm recording this before I go to the gym, so we're going to have some fun. We have the start of the season. I'll go over the transfer window stuff that we did do. I feel like we are better as a team in some places and probably not as good in other places. We'll kind of see how this works. I'm feeling good with the team though. So without further ado, let's start with the competitions at hand. So what the board expects is a top half finish in the Premier League. We have the Champions League. We won't see the league phase draw until the 5th of September. So we have some time. We have about a month. So they just want us to be competitive in that. So win some games in the league. Try to get past it. We'll see what happens. Be competitive in the FA Cup, and then just be competitive in the Carabao Cup. So some easy stuff there all around for us. So transfer history, what we went into last season. I'm not sure if this was in the last episode, but we'll kind of go through it. Tommaso Pobega comes over from Chelsea for 15 million, and then we pull in Akai. I'm gonna try this. Second, I have Belly. I butchered that. We're gonna call him Akaki because that's his first name. We bring him in from Zenit for 21.5, and I don't think this was a hasty move. He looks like a pretty good player that can play some good midfield for us, up as kind of like an AP or a box-to-box type, and he's not going to be the greatest in the air, but he does have some jumping reach at 9, even though he's 5'7". So little average in jumping reach, but good technique, good tackling. Passing's up there. He's getting his long shot up, dribbling. I'm liking everything that we're seeing with him. Let's actually push up his shooting, so maybe he can get some finishing up there as well. I think he could be a good player that, in case we have an injury to like Gullier, that we have someone there. So those were the two we brought in before the year ticked over. Who we sold out: Dean Henderson with Leicester City for 300k. Gruff Owen, who's a youngster, went to Cardiff for 100k, and Jamie Matamala went to what is that? Lada Boleslav for a fee of 1 million. So they'll cover his salary and an additional 1 million. So we actually were pretty even last season. We didn't go over the budget. Well, not pretty even, still about 16 million in profit. And we're continuing that. So there's that. We brought in Matteo Giovanelli, who was on our team last year on loan. We bring him in for free. And then we bring in Christopher Agier from Inter as well on a free. We don't see guys like Rafael Leao because technically he's on loan, and he, for whatever reason, his contract ends in January, so he officially joins us in January. I don't know. Game weird. We'll run with it. Okay. Some of the transfers out here. A lot of this is just loans, and then a couple of big sells. Aaron Moss goes to Luton for 210,000. Another youngster with that. Nothing. I don't think he was going to be a big thing. Overton goes to Lazio on a free. I think we had this money given to us before. I strictly remember we got some money from this, but I could be wrong. It says it was on a free, but I mean, we recouped the 4.8 that we did have. I mean, that's what, 4 right there. So we got about 1 million or so with that. So, I mean, even if it was a free. Patrick Gullenback goes to Vigo for a loan, 1.4 million in total. Kirkilia goes to Vigo as well. That's in Spain for 3 million. And then Wellington Paulo goes to Eintracht Frankfurt for 15 million. Then we round it out with a couple loans. Hector Hornios goes to Bordeaux for 1.1 million on loan. Lavaro. Now this one was one where he just has to play games, I believe. No, they have to just qualify for the Europa League, and we get 18 million, and plus that hits a clause that's at 16. From there, we'll get additional payments over 3 years, I think it is. Possibly. To give you an idea how likely that is, they have literally every year in the save. Let's see. Every year in the save, they've finished fifth or sixth, sometimes fourth. What you need for Italy, Serie A, for a finish in the Europa League itself, with the rules, is a 6th place or above. And they've consistently finished 5th or 6th. So we should be good there. See what it should. So that one should be 32 to 33 million for us. Plus we do get this 1.2 total as well. So technically we're getting something for about 34 million if that actually is exercised. Michael Davies goes to one of our affiliates, Altrium, for 7K, and then Cullen Edwards goes to Wigan for 22K. One thing I do want to say is Altrium actually won the league last year in the Vanarama National League North. So they won that one. So they're going to be up at the Vanarama National League, trying to get out of that one. And then what we saw for York last season was still League 2. They finished at 8th, just outside any playoff. The playoff for League 2 is, I want to say, the top 6, 7. So they were one off, I believe. Right? I'm not crazy with that. Yes. Because that would be the promotion, then 4, 5, yep. Would be through 7. Forest Green was the one that actually won the playoff between them, Grimsby, Town, Walsall, and Port Vale. So that's the look going there. What our schedule looks like is, well, the friendlies went pretty decent, but we didn't play a lot. We went to the US on that, so we played Porto in the US, so that was a good one there. But the other 2 countries that were touring, I think it was BRG and maybe another one in the Netherlands, another Dutch team, or something like that. They couldn't play that, so we played Tulsa and Omaha. Then we went to Altrincham and York to give them some money on away days. Then we had our Silver Sword. This is our cup. We played Ulm. We lost 2-3, and then we beat Lyon in a penalty shootout. In that one, they missed the last goal. I don't know if it was blocked. Then we had another one. This one was a league friendly, so we took on Real Madrid. That was a 2-2 tie. Then we played West Ham. It was a 3-1 win, and then we played Barcelona to a 2-2 tie. So I don't think anyone actually won this. I think it's a 3-way tie. So the only one is who. I wonder if it's goal difference. How good do they? I want to know this now. I need to look at schedule. How bad they beat West Ham. So 2. So we are tied with Barcelona. So it comes up with Real Madrid. Real Madrid beat them 1-1. So we actually tied Barcelona in that league. We didn't actually win that. That's interesting. What we're gonna have today is the start of the season with Nottingham Forest. Then we're gonna play Bournemouth, and then I think we'll have the third game with Brighton. With that one, I think we'll have a 3-game start. Pretty easy start to the year. We don't play a top team until September 11th with Arsenal, which will be on TV, and is Chelsea into the Carabao Cup. So, and then United. We'll kind of see how that goes. I do have this friendly in Asia. We'll play our second team in this one. No big deal. In both of these, this is during international break, so we'll be having International Day. Where the draw happens is in between the Lex and Arsenal game. Again, I don't think this is international. I think this is an off week. So we'll play our second team against Lex. But the draw happens in between here this week. So we'll kind of see who we have in the Champions League. This is a packed schedule. It's going to be crazy. So let us do this. First, I'll show you what we're going with. Since Christopher Aguirre is actually home with the flu. So what we're going to do is Salvatore is going to be on the left side. Levin Verde will be in the middle with Rodriguez on the right. Olsen, like I said before in the previous episode, he is going to be our keeper. He is slated to be a world-class keeper. And however, since he's only a good Skybet championship player, I think he's going to eventually get up to the point where he is going to be a good mainstay for us. He's only 22 years old also, so that's good. Thiago, of course, will be in the middle. Probega will be the DM on support, and I have him as allowing him to shoot more often if he needs to, if he wants to. There's that. Canaleta and Arda up here as normal. Leao will be on the left. Caputo will be up top as the advanced forward. And then Ender has a good team up with Rodriguez, so we're going to keep him on the right side. Ender's a little banged up. We're going to play him for probably about 45 minutes, and then we'll pull him out. Who we'll pull him out with is going to probably put Cepeda in there. Who we're going to have on the bench to start the year is Martinez, Cepeda, Aldo Marcel, who wants to go out, but we're going to need him for Champions League play. Akaki will be in here. Giovanelli, Alberto, Ocol, Gabia, and Marine Valente is in here as well, but he's just in here because, well, I need a defensive guy if we need him, and he's kind of been banged up. We might see what he can do just a little bit. So that's what we're going with. It's still a pretty good side. What we're looking for the projections in the preview is we are projected to be 9th. So about where we were last season. And I do have something to pass. You see all of these names. Wait for it. Canaleta is our best player on our team, and Ender is not too far behind. And they're in the top 15 players in the league. Top 15 players. You'll love to see it. So slated to win the league is Man City, then Liverpool, Newcastle, Chelsea, Arsenal, United, Tottenham, Brighton's one ahead of us. So I think we'll be mixing it up with the top teams and seeing what we can do in this one. So here we go. We're going to play balanced. I don't know why we want to play cautious here. And this is the side we're going to go with. I am pretty confident with this. We'll see how it goes. Yes, he's not going to see the entire match. He's going to be one of our subs. I'm feeling good. Are you feeling good? Because I'm feeling good about this. Okay, put on a show. Canaleta is not. You see that guy on his little makeshift Twitter account thing? It's a 4-4-2. I think we can deal with this. Nottingham Forest was just promoted. Let's go. Leave it on key highlights for this one. If we're gonna do 3 games, we'll keep it on key highlights. Yeah, we're dominating possession at this point in the first 12 minutes. We're gonna go more positive. Unless we're not gonna have anything going. There's nothing going on. Let's go extended. I want to see some game here. First 30 minutes, there's nothing happening. We're the only ones taking shots. We'll go to key moments if we have a couple of goals. And they're playing it back to Arda. Trying to get to Caputo. Phillips. Caputo takes a shot after Phillips just gives him the ball. Come on, boys. I'm going to encourage him. Curtis from Nottingham Forest. Trying to cross it. We take the ball there. Caputo to Ender. Plays it up. Good ball up to Leao. Leao to Caputo. Back to Leao. Little good give and go, and Rafael Leao puts it into the net. Just passing it back and forth. Confusing the defender. What is this? That was great. We'll take him off. We'll put in Cepeda. We're going to take him off anyway. Like, that is... I mean, bro, it's not tight offsides. We're going to pull in Cepeda now. Salvatore's going to win that in the air. We know about Baybrook. Olsen, that's a great... I don't know if that was intended to go to one of our players there, but we'll take it. Arda plays it up. Leao trying to get it to Caputo. Leao takes a shot over the bar. So I thought about selling Cepeda, but the fact that we now have a guy that can come in and play up top in multiple positions like that, I actually like it, and I have not set my my kicking, because that should have been Arda, I think, taking that. Leao into the net. Rafael Leao is going to score us a ton of goals this season. He is even better on the left side, playing at left wing. Even better than him playing up at the striker. I think I'm going to make a couple more subs. Canalita's going to come out. We're going to put in Kiakai. Canalita's just a little bit lagging behind right now. Okay. And it's just mostly because he is... I think he's had a lot of game time moving around. He's just tired is the biggest issue. Looking at his injuries issue, he's not having a little bit. You're not crazy. I mean, it says very little. Oh, he had a tight thigh, so there is that. Wasn't there someone else that had something like that I need to watch out for? Silent, okay. Cepeda will be fine. Caputo is just capable and he's getting it up. Okay, so it was just him. Which we were gonna put in Cepeda anyway. All right, let's go back to key moments, because, well, I feel like we're playing pretty good. Good ball. Ah, that one tries to go to Leao. Not a bad thought. Not a bad thought. I would think we'll probably take out Leao at this point. I would love to see him get this hack trick, though. Good ball. There's go up to Caputo. Not a bad thought. Iago's going to win that, though, in the air. Alvin Verde is looking good in the middle right now. There it is, the Caputo. One touch, dinking the keeper. Oh, it has to be over. It'll be over the net. Good ball, Leao, header. Not much I think Leao can do with that. Salvatore does take it. Good little give and go, Salvatore. Just too strong of a touch. There's a good cross. Ooh, and Leighton's gonna get there. Not a bad look of form for us to start it. Bring it up, Cepeda through to Caputo. Good touch. And another good save by their keeper. Okay, so we're probably going to do Levin Verde, Leao, and what can I see from there? Ardo wants a shot, and he's going to take one. It's going to be over. Ardo's going to take this one. And Levin Verde is just so tall. The man is... How tall is this man? He is... Okay, I thought he was like 6'7". He looks like a tower out there. He's only 6'3". Jeez, he beat that man up high. That was not even close. Okay, let's take out Leao. Let's put in... Put in Marcel. Put in Montanez up top because we have that. And let's put in... let's put in... Does anyone not mean to pace the game? Levin Verde not. So let's put in Okel here. Now Okel did have a great year last year. The thing is, Salvatore is just better just in general. But with the injury, I think Salvatore is going to have to play on the edge there. And we need to get Levin Verde. We made him a promise. He wants to play up top. Oh, that is... It's a smart play by Martinez to play with the ball there. Marcel's the other one that needs to have some decent playing time here and there. We'll end up playing him pretty much every game. He's going to be registered for the Champions League, and that one's going to be a juggle in itself because some of these guys aren't going to be registered in the Champions League. So it's going to be a bit of an issue to be organized in that manner. But we're going to get a good rotation of some of these guys. I don't think there was any issue, and I thought Corbega played pretty well in that one. 7.7, getting the ball around. As a DM, he doesn't have to do much. He just needs to play more solid, and that's what he did. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the training a little bit because I didn't do that prior to the episode. We're going to have Bournemouth here and Brighton. So they're pretty smashed together, which is nice to see. And we'll see if we need to change anything in particular. So first three are pretty much in the first 2 weeks of the, or week and a half of the league. And we could have a situation where we're up. I'm not sure if anyone has this many games like this. I don't know. We'll kind of see. So I'm gonna make a cut here and we'll be back with the game against Bournemouth. All right, so we made a couple of changes. Thiago will play instead of Levin Verde. Levin Verde picked up a knock in the last game, or the under 21s, because we do have him playing like 45 minutes in the under 21s. Thiago is going to play here, and Lavan Verde will come in later. We did pull out Silent. He had a knock, knee injury. The last one, what we're going to do is put Cepeda in, and then Silent will come in later on in the game. So pretty easy changes. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Bournemouth is. And it's all about winning this game and taking a good bit here. Encourage the boys. I didn't do it again. I'm going to do it in this menu, but I forgot to do the tactics. So set piece takers. I can't do it in a match. Okay. We're just going to have to deal with it. It's okay. Arda took a knock, but I think it's a wrist injury, right? So it's not a serious injury. Yeah, it's an arm injury. Arda, you're not playing with your hands. I feel like we are doing pretty good in this game, but we're going to keep it at balanced for right now. Big kick there. Rodriguez is going to win it, but no one's going to beat. Well, Cepeda does at least make a play towards it. We allow Nadala to have a clean goal there. That's his first goal as a Bournemouth player. We're going to demand more on that. That should have been one that Cepeda gets, but that's not a good one. We have to win these games against teams like this. Demand more again. We're not looking good right now. Okay, we're going to go very attacking. What's going on, boys? Get your act together. Let's go. Let's get this going. I want to see more of the game here. We allow another goal. We're marking up fine. We're just playing like crap right now. Come on, boys. Let's get it together. Good ball. Cepeda, show a little drive. Go up there and try to get that ball. There we go. Number right the team again. That was just bad. Okay. Another bad touch. We're playing sloppy football right now. Rodriguez, what are you doing? What are you doing, Rodriguez? Okay, this is not gonna work. Rodriguez is like, what are you doing, my guy? Salvatore, get over here and play this. I'm gonna have Valente come over here. So Cepeda's not doing anything. Silent, get on. Villiers is not going to do. Let's get in. Do that. Ender, I need you to get the damn ball. Oh my god, what is this? Piss poor communication between Canalita and Valente. Maybe I can come back in here. Yeah, we can play the right like this. And it's not on Yulson missing any of these either. It is literally on our inability to score. Okay, good slide tackle. It's not a bad pass, but that one up. Oh my god, Caputo just missed an open goal. It's open there. Okay. The layout doesn't have an angle there, so I'm not mad at that. I think Caputo's off there. I think he's off by a couple of steps. Yep. Oh, Leao was the one that was offsides. That makes sense. But when the ball's played, one of them's offsides in the first place. Okay, Canalita, good shot from range. I like it. That slide tackle by Stevens was actually a pretty good one. We'll demand more. We have the team to tie this. I want to use one more. Yeah, you're not getting at layout. That's funny. Leao's not going to play this next game though, against Brighton. I mean, we gave it all up to score that one goal. And we've missed so many chances. Going down to Bournemouth like this is just If I'm not mistaken, Bournemouth was just promoted and just not good. It's not good. We can still salvage this. We've scored 2 goals in 5 minutes before. Am I hopeful for it? Not really, because we are gassed right now. That was a... Oh, okay, I can't be mad with that. I can't be about that. That's not a smart hit. Okay, Leo. It's a freaking bad pass too. Delaney misdirects it or redirects it. I'm gonna berate the team one more time after that. I'm embarrassed. That was just bad. We'll see what tomorrow brings. It was appalling. Okay, we'll see what this game against Brighton does, but yeah. Juliet's saying, I can't continue because of a wrist sprain. Just lacks the heart. All right, a couple of changes because we've only had a couple days since our last game against Bournemouth. Leao is, well, he's fit enough to play up here. Caputo and Cylon's going to be back and up on the attacking mid and the right side. Akiakai is going to be the box-to-box. Kennedy is going to move over to the AP. And then from there, Christopher Aguirre is back in the lineup. He's going to be the left fullback. Salvatore slides back in the middle. And then Aldo Rodriguez is still on the right. We're playing the same formation. We're playing a 4-3-3. So see what Brighton has. Coming off a disappointing game against Bournemouth, where we allowed 5 goals. We just cannot allow that anymore, and that was deflected. Easy ball for Tubin to get. Yeah, defensively, we just did not look good. And that is Salvatore making a good block there. And Yulson has that. It's going to take a little bit, probably half the year for Yulson to get up to a Premier League standard player, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with building him up slowly. I mean, he is our keeper of the future, so he should be getting more time. As Leao puts it right at Trubin there. There's nothing that he needed to do. It was just right at him. Good kick there. Thiago fields it. Obega out to Aguirre. Leao. Good cross. That would have been a good bound by Ender. I did change up the Who should be taking free kicks, corner kicks, all that good stuff. So that is set. And Leao with the header. Let's go, Rafael Leao. And that is in there. There's Rafael Leao doing Rafael Leao things. That's his 3rd goal of the season. Just a tapper. Just has to redirect it into the goal. Good long throw in. Leao's going to win that in the air. Good slide tackle. Bring it out there. Robega, good tackle. Ender. Leao. Leao's going to stick with it. The Kiakai goes in. Caputo puts in the back of the net. That's Caputo's 1st goal this season. Kiakai playing that box to box, and he got up in the box, and well, you'll love to see it. We will put in is he good to play? No, Goulier is not going to play in this game. The biggest thing we want is to not have injuries. So Kennelly just going to come out probably in about the 55th or the 60th minute. We're just going to take this one. Since he's the 2. And that does make sense since he's one of the shorter guys on our attacking front. But he would take that. Okay. Yeah, I was playing all the way back and then, wow. We need to get resituated here. There we go. Ender is up there. Looking, he's going to take a stop. Canalita's there. Over to Leao. Leao misdirects it. Or redirects it, actually. I'm going to praise the boys. That's 3-0. We're going to go to key highlights. Good bounce back game after losing to Bournemouth. The real tale of this season is going to be how we perform against some of the top teams in the league. We're looking for another European return, and so that means getting some good results against some of the top teams in the Premier League. With this in mind, I'm going to make a couple of subs. So Leao's going to come out. We're going to put Matteo Giovanelli in. Cepeda's going to come in there, actually. Kelly is going to come out. We're going to put Obega up as the box-to-box, I think. No, we'll have him as the AP. And Kelly is going to come out. We'll put Alberto there. And then we'll keep it like that. Get an 8.8. The biggest thing is just getting these guys rotated out for this next game. The juniors to come out so he doesn't have issues. Levin Verde is going to come in. On the right side, we're going to get... What do I keep on going on there? That's weird. Let's get Montanez in. Let's not get Montanez in. Let's get Gabia in for here, and let's move this around. Gabia can play that DM. And the last one's likely gonna be With Montanez in for byline. Move Cepeda over. Do that. Be an easy day for the boys. Yep. Like I said, easy day. Nothing going on, nothing crazy. We're just having a good rotation of some guys out. We stay fresh. Good work. We just told them to not having any real key moments last part of the game. But we played great. Good win. Niger making his return to English soccer. Leao keeping up the pressure. I like it. Okay. So that's a good one. That means next episode we're going to have the draw for the Champions League. So we'll kind of show that. And we're going to play... When's the Carabao Cup drawn? Third round is... Wait, that doesn't say September. We don't enter the Carabao Cup until September? Oh, that's when we enter it. I'm not sure when that draw is. When is this? When are their games actually played? 4 days. I think that's going to end up being... Actually, I think we should have it around here. So we'll see if we actually pick that. If we don't, we'll end the episode. All right. Well, we got the Champions League draw. So I was not expecting it this fast. So maybe we'll have both the Champions League draw and the Carabao Cup. With the draw, we take Sparta Prague, Porto, which we played them in the preseason. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Real Madrid, we played them in the preseason. It's going to be a hard-fought game. Inter, Le Mans FC, Dynamo Kiev, the rest, it's not Bo. Russia Dortmund, so we have Dortmund, and AS Monaco. So I think we have a chance. Our hardest games are going to be Real Madrid, Inter, Dortmund, and probably Monaco. So maybe we could go 4-4. That would be 12 points, and that would classically get you typically into the next round. I don't know how that's going to go, but typically that should. So we'll see what that is. What that means is the first Champions League game is after Arsenal. So we will have a Champions League game next episode. Our first European game. I'm hoping the Carabao Cup is drawn here because I don't think there's no replays in Carabao Cup. You play or you go into PKs. So there's that. I'm looking at the competitions. We should have... Is it going to be on the calendar? I wish it would just tell me easier where it is. There's Champions League registration. There's a Carabao Cup. So that's where we enter. I don't know where the draw is. The draw should be this week, I would imagine. We'll kind of see how it is. I'll make a cut and we'll see if it happens. Oh, and we reached the Champions League proper. A board objective to reach the Champions League proper, when literally if you make the Champions League in England, you go to the league proper in the first place. Yeah. So we had the draw, and I actually hit next. So we did not see the draw itself, but we drew Brentford. Brentford is, well, a team trying to get back in the Premier League. If I'm not mistaken, they were relegated. Wow, they were relegated. I think when we joined the Premier League, they were regulated. So they've been stuck down in the Championship for a while. So this is a game we're gonna have to take seriously, which means our United game is once again changed around again. This is like the third time that game is being rescheduled. So yeah, that's funny. We have a lot of games. Oh god, we have a lot of games. Okay, so next episode, we're going to come back and we're going to play Arsenal and Sparta Prague. What we're going to end up doing, because this is our first big game here, next episode after that, what we'll end up doing is probably Brentford and Porto. So that'll be a good one there. And then we can go like Leeds and Real Madrid, and then maybe Inter and Le Mans, and we'll kind of jump like that. The good thing with this is we play Chelsea down here, so we'll be able to have one. These two Champions League games are very close to each other, so that's good. This United game is next to this FA Cup third round, so that'll be good to watch that. Dynamo Kiev, that's a good one because we can play Liverpool there. So we at least have some good games that we can put through. And I am particularly excited to see what we put up in the Champions League. So next episode, it is going to be Arsenal and Sparta Prague Champions League game, our first European game in the series. I'm ready. I'm actually excited to have finally European football in this save. I thought I'd never get here. Eventually we'll get here, and we did. And so, yeah. We'll see how we do in this one. So thank y'all for joining me. Go leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.